Better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had a remarkable career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the draft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Brady's, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap, because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here we go, second and very long. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Oh, what a stiff arm! And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Give him 1 on the carry. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. The home teams are headed out, and we're going to see Ray Davis. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. taken in by Dobbs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now Lawrence on the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Throw secured by George Pickens. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. And Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Red 23 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. He's running for it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw, Lawrence finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating...
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game wreckers. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Back out runs their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's got it over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives them the first. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're looking at first down here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Completed here to Pickens. And he's brought down for a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The offense headed back to the field. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lawrence working from the gun. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. They'll throw on 1st. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
And the play is Ari's 1st down.
On the counter, Hall jukes out a 1-stop, and he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Plowing up the middle, and the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And they'll have 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Here's Hall once more. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. He'll throw it. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative, is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Bronk. It's 10-0 partway through here. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, go!
From the 28. Looking right, and he finds him. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lawrence throwing here. McMillan hauls it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here's 2nd and 2. Finding Davis. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Christian Benford up to make that stop. We are at the 2-minute warning. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. They bring their tight end left. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Taken in by Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That pass complete to McMillan. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 16. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Davis. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown! They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. They start the drive with Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that means third down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, it's Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Hauled in by Worthy. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. Pass play coming here. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets him around 6 there. Michael McFadden able to make the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. 2nd and 4. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of...
Touchdown! Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The offense getting set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The visitors and George Pickens set for this next possession. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking out that last touchdown.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Got his target, it's Higgins. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Hauled in left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give him a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's the throw. Hall there to haul it in. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket. So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He's out in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. On the handoff, here's Davis. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lawrence working from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's caught for the first. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. First down throw, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Davis gets it from the gun. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. There we go.
Now it's Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that drops the deficit down to 13.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Higgins makes the catch. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up 1st down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally.
putting the body on the line for his team. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now looking to throw. Caught near the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
That penalty is declined.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. On the move, headed right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He'll throw it yet again. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. They give on second to Hall. And this is only a short gain. He's stopped down at the 33. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys, moments away from win number 12. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They go right back to Hall. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
From the 34. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Trying to set this up quick. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And they pick him off again. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
4 picks, 1 game, hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. New set of downs for him at the 38. It's Hall on the carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And this one does not go far. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.